Cheers to you, Striker. Look at the 2 years. Governors players step on makes you want to keep playing the game. Usually in those situations, I just try to focus on my own gameplay and be like, okay, what cost me to win here? I find that's the best structure to keep focused, keep improving. Well, this team is harder than I expected. Interesting. All right. I was just looking at this as we went live. Like Star Killer actually has like pretty good data on insight. I might be on the market for that, to be honest. How are we doing? So I wonder if they knew that when they posted it. The insight data says one explicit thing. That the opponent could be doing something really fucking cool to me. If that's their plan. I played differently than I'm used to. Okay. Doesn't seem no matter how I do this shit. I was doing based on the fact that I wasn't sure if I should be like doing special to get more loyal hand stacks, but it seems like that just does not matter. Oh, messy on banners. Wait, I got full all in each? What the fuck? They have grit, so I understand full protection, but where did full health come from? Huh? Alright. Back to my nightmares. Oh, 75% health still? Yeah, but it was like not moving on all our prior moves. Grit say he doesn't. I'm not arguing that. But my dad bod, I don't know. Questions for later. She's missing an Omicron. I guess the Omicron is the one that does the auto cleanse? I continue to not understand how the fuck any of this shit works. Why was this so easy? Knock on wood. I think I maybe should have saved some buttons because we are a little bit at risk right now. You guys seen it a turn order? Their speed like doesn't matter at all. No, you need a bulk order more than anything. All right. It smells like bait. I haven't tried it with crew yet. Why not? 2050 is a good score? I don't think it is. For reasons that I will show you later. Disarm on SLK. This is surely a good thing. Am I in danger right now? What's the DC? It's just like dark side. Fucked in a bulk. He's negative mastery, so I assume we actually don't need to stun him, but I'm just doing it anyway. There we go. Oh, yeah, I said there, DC. I'll do it next time. There is no next time. Alright. I don't know. Relived. That's kind of cool. Shout outs to him. This feels vaguely cheaply killable for a reason. HK. Yeah, it's not doing too well. Wait, does Sidious Crown work against Seer Star Killer? Data is awful. Why would it be awful? Just Malachus pummeling his face in? Questions for Charlie. Yeah, there's a whole lot of shit that's beating this. But the stop said? Bad Batch still no crosshair. Joe Caster? I know Maze beat my last time, but I think I'm still on this. Barris being of the more passive persuasion. Bye. Don't post Jocasta. Actually, apparently do post Jocasta, but don't actually post Jocasta with only Jedi Vanguards. Post Mace Windu to try to bait suckers like me into getting their ass beat. This is assuredly the answer. Aren't you defeating me? No. Ask an answer. You're not posting Jocasta with Mace. You're posting Mace with Jocasta on the side. As a mild damage dealer. That is the true answer. Bye. And then it's just smuggler garbage. What would I miss Sidious the most against? I still don't really use the dude. I don't know. We're holding decent options. Would I prefer to hold JML Cal? Probably. Alright, fine. Removing Sidious or Jocasta from Divas as we speak. I mean, the actual more accurate answer for me to give is scout your opponent and try to do some due diligence, I guess. But even if bounty hunters weren't kind of an established thing, established meaning I have run and I don't know if anyone else says or knows too. People can make mistakes. People overthink things. The team is weak as fuck, though. I think bounty hunters aren't the only cheap thing that should beat them. You just get into a sniper battle. Wow. The blood price is paid. Now, speaking of blood price, according to Insight, Bane is the only thing that actually does it to him. Non-GL wise. It's like actually genuinely impressive. If it wasn't a cheese match, if there was actually like room for us to lose battles, then I would be curious to try Malgus and just see. Gungans obliterate? I'm not sure I agree. They have a 10% win rate in 10 battles. Literally 1 in 10. That doesn't mean that it won't work. What about Jocasta? What if she's the one? The unknown X Factor. People battle Gungans. True. Opponent could be doing a very specific Bane punish in the back wall. If they see the data looks like this and they're like, okay, he's gonna look it up and then Bane. How badly would Jedi Vanguards go here? We know they're throwing some smoke. Technically, we do have banner budget to throw a battle. A little sauce. Really can't hurt. It's Barris! Look, it's Barris. Like, how bad could this really... It's fine. Why did I never get to Kelleran? Not once. Get out the gap. I really wish I went bulky Jocasta, not damage. It's such a shame, man. My gut was fucking right. I knew it. You had to live in eternal fear of that fucking clause. Why? Okay, I already was going into next week thinking I just want to switch them both to speed set. How did we get lapped so badly? Counterattacks had to play a part of it, but having Malicos go before like a plus 163 color back felt crazy. Alright. Should be fine once we get maced. Ah, y'all never. Y'all are actually worried that she's a bad character? I literally explained before I fought the team that no team except for Bane was on record as doing well against the squad. Jocasta loses, and everyone's like, damn, what a shit Conquest character. Like, bro, what are we doing here? What's happening? Fuck off. Fuck off would also let me drain my health first. On his first team was Padme good? Um, if it is, it wasn't an insight that I didn't have time to think through. I never really got many opportunities to run Padme good back in the day, so it's not like forefront in my brain. They did not go for the Bane punish. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. This matchup is all about communication. Oh, that's right, Ezra. I am holding Seer Malicos, but I don't actually like have experience with that shit to know how that would affect this matchup. I'm like the one motherfucker on Earth who has not done Seer against Rey 1,000 times. I do suspect I bled too many banners at this point that we'll have to do some banner catch up to pay for our attacks. Or Science fuck around tax. Sign up in the self cleanse on CMS assist is actually kind of cute. Like he was made for this. Look at that protection ratio. I need to do a Scion second special or two down. But now he's got heal block, so it's too late. But I feel like I just forgot about some claws. Anyway, we gotta speed up. I kind of did Jocasta without thinking about the temporal consequences. Magnesium. Yeah, that's the one. That's why Malik was on this team, actually, was to attack Scion ult. Surely this is brain dead. Frankly, this might be the last time that I ever hold Seer, considering I might want to post that squad. I'll have to figure out if I can, like, manage without having, Star Killer on offense. That would be uncomfortable. Hey, Scrub. Welcome, everyone. Probably gonna lose this one on time, but I'm pushing buttons. We'll see what happens. Wait, why is Maul here? Well. Star Killer looks odd, you're telling me. This is how little I'm used to running Seer Star Killer on offense. I was not lying. Oh, cool, an increase here doesn't sound bad. Oh, he's immediate cooldown increase. Fuck me. Can Seer not DI herself? This looks apocalyptic. Cool. Okay. Then. Yeah. I'll probably lose today, but I'm taking you with me. Maybe bulk Ben solo was the answer all along. Yeah, I'm posting Seer back on defense next week. Fuck this shit. Um, I don't know that there's like room to undersize to get batters back. I think we're just a bit done. If it wasn't like I could have taken that mistake if I didn't do Jocasta. If I didn't do the YOLO. What I post with Seer at the moment? Well, I pulled them for possible SLK testing. Or not SLK, LV clones. But I don't know. If you tell me, hey, there's a Seer or Seer Starkiller Malicos team like does pretty well in defense, if you could just like wing yourself off of Starkiller in offense, that sounds like a pretty fun thing to do that I would like to explore. The data on it's like fucking great. The data on it is literally like Bane or go fuck yourself. And that's my speed. We're gonna try and get better captain shit before. I'll have to look at like past season data. The sample size is small. But they're not really gaining anything, are they? This seems like a waste of us on our ground. DCMG didn't really do anything here, did he? Oh. Well, if we assume we lose, then we could just try some shit. But it's not a proper Bad Batch team. I have not. I don't think I've seen one like actual Crosshair. People hate Crosshair for some reason. I would have used Maul if I had him. Hmm. I know they're immune to Plague. Starkiller. Is that interesting though? I assume Starkiller will win just fine. Like, it sounds like overkill to me, but perhaps not. No TM could be unfun. Starkiller unique, I imagine, will carry this matchup anyway. Hmm. Do we wait for Omega to reshuffle at all? Eh. Have this trash can, I got you. No, you are the tank. Yeah, without Crosshair being here, this team just has absolutely zero pressure to put out. The man is not optional. See, I should have had DTMG on this. We probably could have just done Enoch on that Sana squad. I feel like this could just fuck me up, but you leave that boy alone. Yeah, then bullying Enoch is exactly what I was worried about. The blight keeps coming off of him. Otherwise we could. She hates Enoch with all of her being. Well, this is probably not going to work. continues to be the case that I should not take Enoch Lee too seriously. I'll have a proper team do this. Yeah, like, literally, if I just did DTMG against Bamlead and Enoch against Sonalita, it probably would have been fun. Shit banners, but fun. A part of me wants to do Padme here for some reason. It's been a while. Padmace. We should have pretty decent access to, what's her thing is, right? I'd imagine. Or I guess his thing is, technically. My mistake. Oh, it is Scoundrel. Well, just kidding. So technically we can hit them, but only during Shatterpoint? If we kick, we can save our courage stacks. And my basic is unavailable, but I don't want to use it on Eltharion. I would like to save it for a Mace Assist call on Vandor. God, that is some nice. They just did that last patch, right? That Mace can actually turn swap and daze people now. You'll love to see it. They're gonna get so pranked just as soon as I get Shatterpoint on Vandor. Just as soon. Not a moment sooner. Well, now it's here, but I didn't save it. That's on me. Finally. I'm free. Slightly. I know back in the day you could, like, get back full banners if you kept on, using Mace turns with full protection, but the damage over time tax is just fucking her up more. Yeah, it was literally, like, last patch. It's cool shit. We would do Jar Jar. We can. I did not see that, so it would make sense to be in the same suite of changes, but I never really missed it for Boomadir to Jar Jar. Maybe that's unfair. Yeah, this would have been better off with Don Jamel. Just wanted to try it. Well, I mean, technically we do have fuck you, but I did undersell that aspect. I would like to stop reposting my life away now, please. I guess Yoda probably wasn't gonna crit Savage, but I bestow you all with great offense. Are you winning? Fuck no. My urge to fuck around won today. For what it's worth, I think if Starkiller didn't throw a trash can at Jocasta right before her turn, I think it actually might have been, like, playable. Oh, we have 30 seconds. Alright. Mush. Yeah. You could have science streams. You could have turbo streams. You cannot have turbo science. Them do not mix. That was a dumb call on my part. No one. Anyway, this is why I said 2053 is not a good score. Because it should have been a 2073. That is just the state of 33 right now. That's why I'm interested in, Actually, let's look at that right now. Pull up the insight. Still looks pretty good to me. I like how the mirror isn't even that certain. I feel like we could do this. Seems like C Solo. I mean, C Solo, yeah, but that's always been the Malicos thing. I guess if I'm worried about that, I wouldn't want to donate Starkiller to a incoming C anyway. Balin 41%. Yeah, not the highest quality squads matchup. Good. I was going one of two ways. Okay. Allow me to rephrase. I love Logitech software. Yeah, so of course it's Eternal doing Eternal shit. You would have to like have at least some pretty good confidence, or at least like some pretty good pressure on like Sith Eternal elsewhere. Or maybe this is a team that you could have some fun posting back wall with like if you know what your opponent likes to do, like seat below against gas type of shit for efficiency, and you could prey on that front wall. I assume those dice have their GLs though. Jabba loses some, Leia loses more. LV Trash loses. LV Maul loses. Probably because the Maul is debuffed when doing his damage for the most part. Rey lost once. Well, you're burning Rey into the counter that a lot of people play into. I guess that's fair. I don't know. This is kind of cool. You could certainly do worse. This is only during the Moff Gideon Kron season. I don't know. This seems like this could be possible. I doubt I'll ever see it again, but if I do next time, I will try it. Like, I know the data doesn't look good, but mechanically, I like it. Oh, cool. We learned something. I don't know. They are using it in a variety of other places that perhaps. Well, let's see. I look, man. Like, if I can like figure out JML versus Ryan, it would be a stark upgrade for my offense, as long as I am not fucked for having less tools, which is certainly a possibility. It would have put out pressure on a lot of past matches. And then, of course, I'd have to ask, like, well, okay, but how many of those matches would I want if I didn't have Starkiller versus Ray? But yeah, I don't know. Seems cool. Respectable. Anyway, I do have to run. I do have to go do some errands. I will try to stream later, though. I do want to start streaming more often, if I can. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Wish I didn't throw, but